Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Craig Renz Experience. Today I am doing a summary of the book Chop Wood, Carry Water by Joshua Medcalf. You must be ready to do what it takes to be successful. Life is not a bed of roses for anyone. Often, to enjoy roses, we may need to go out to get them or have someone get them for us. Either way, we're still doing something to get the roses. Like roses, we need to do something to be successful in life. We need to stretch our hands to get the help we need. We also have to give up some of our desires to pursue others. In essence, we must chop wood and carry water to get anywhere in life. This entails learning new things, giving up some things, submitting to people, and learning from others, ourselves, and life. Success is no accident. It is hard work, perseverance, learning, studying, sacrifice, and most of all, love of what you are doing or learning to do. We all love the awe and aura of greatness so much that we look forward to being great one day. We want it more than anything, but there is something else that we must love in order to achieve greatness: the process. The process of greatness begins with the dream to be great. Dreaming about greatness is the easiest part. We dream without any stress. It's sweet to sit down and imagine yourself in a mansion, but taking the steps necessary to build that mansion is not as sweet. We must awake from dreaming and take the most important step towards greatness: action. You can never be great without chopping wood and carrying water, and you cannot build a house without laying the foundation. Likewise, you cannot be successful without your wood and water. Wood and water mean different things to different people. It may be writing for some, while for others, it's taking a course, reading a book, or going on a trip. In this summary, you'll discover general principles that explain how to fall in love with the process of becoming great and how to take action towards greatness in life. Learn from doing monotonous activities to become great. See the process of carrying water and chopping wood as an opportunity to grow, a period where you get to be the judge of how well you do and how well you can learn. Do not see the period as a test or competition, because doing that hampers your potential. Instead of seeing a situation as a test, consider it an opportunity to learn and grow. To maximize your time doing the ordinary, you need to identify what wood or water you need to carry. Knowing the right thing for you will help you make the best of the period. Your water or wood may be working under someone. Do it with gladness and diligence and learn as much as you can. The only thing that is truly significant about today or any other day is who you become in the process. The process may not be smooth or the best pathway you will come across, but all that will not matter. What will matter in the long haul is what you use the process for, how the process influenced you, and what became about you after the process. Many successful people you hear about today learned their most valuable lessons during their wood and water season. Great people have a working value system. As a great person, you will most likely want to excel in every field. Perhaps you want to be a renowned writer, a skilled carpenter, a great mechanic, or a good estate manager. While these ambitions are not bad, failure to meet the standards you set for any one of them may have an adverse effect on you. To prevent this, do not bite off more than you can chew. You can also take them one at a time if you have more than one interest, in which case you'll need to have a value system. A value system will remind you how strong you are, regardless of how many times you fail. See yourself as a human being with a knack for excellence. Far too often, we attach our value to the accolades we win and the successes we achieve in business and in life. This attachment makes us downcast when things are not going the way we want them to. So you must detach yourself from what you want to do and recognize that your value does not change irrespective of the results. Tying your value to performance is courting disaster. Nobody gets it right all the time, but getting it wrong is only a testament to humanity. Your identity comes from the value system that you embrace. If your value system sees you as a human being, you stand a better chance of excelling at what you do. A wise man is one who knows everything about something and something about everything. Aristotle said that. Your decision-making skills will improve when your value system is sound. To illustrate, if you realize that your company has produced an inferior product that may harm people, you have to decide whether to withdraw the product or focus on making a profit, irrespective of the damage the product may cause. Your value system will determine what you opt to do, and a result-oriented value system will prioritize profit over safety. In contrast, a value system detached from results will make a better judgment of putting the safety of lives before money. Your identity should not be based on anybody's expectations of you. It must be a reflection of your personal choices and decisions. Achievers are people with persistence and focus. Worthwhile goals become a reality only when you repeatedly act towards achieving those goals. Like hitting a nail with a hammer, you need to strike the same spot repeatedly to drive the nail into the wood. Successful people do not get distracted and do not quit. They continue to move toward the goals they seek to achieve. When a man truly desires a thing, the universe joins hands with him to ensure that he gets it. Paul Colas said that. Great people are people of persistence and focus. They know what they want, their eyes are fixated on it, and they pursue it persistently. As a person aiming for great success, you should imbibe these attributes to help you get where you want and give you a sense of fulfillment. The scorecard society judges us by is tragically flawed, and pursuing it will leave you completely unfulfilled. When you know what you want, you have a standard of scoring yourself. No competition, no external pressure, just you and your goals. And if you get behind on your goals, you can monitor your progress and put in more work to get where you need to be. Being true to yourself is how you make persistence and focus work for you. Discouragement keeps many people from achieving great goals. As a human being with goals, one of the most powerful forces you will face during your journey to success is discouragement, which may come from internal or external sources, or both. Beware of imposter syndrome when your confidence level does not match your competence. Sometimes discouragement may come from giving your best but not getting the results you seek. You must have a strategy for overcoming discouragement. Pay attention to the following to energize your mind and crush discouraging thoughts. What you watch, what you read, what you listen to, what you surround yourself with, how you talk to yourself, what you visualize. Evaluation is a great way to keep track of progress. When you evaluate what you've done, you can see the progress you've made, even if you've not reached your destination. It is your actions, not your location, that determines the result you get. In evaluating yourself, be careful not to make any room for comparison. Let the evaluation be between you and your goals. Track every progress and appreciate yourself. Track every regression and address them as growth areas. Finally, draft your worth statement and your growth mindset. For this, you can draft a worth statement and a growth mindset. A worth statement describes who you are, irrespective of what happens to you. A growth mindset is learning mentality that allows you to see your experiences as learning curves instead of descriptions of your worth as a person. Here's a sample of what they should look like. A worth statement would read, "My value is constant. It is who I am." Growth mindset would say, "Anything that happens to me is an opportunity to learn and grow." By evaluating yourself, you get to challenge yourself to do more, which will increase your chances of success. Mastery is one of the attributes of high achievers. Mastery is the result of carrying small bowls of water from time to time. It's the result of chopping small logs of wood over time. It's accomplished through deliberate actions, ordinary in themselves, performed consistently and carefully, made into habits, compounded together, and added up over time. Like everything else, mastery can be learned, and all that is needed is to follow the principles that teach it. Maurice Young said, "To become a master at any skill, it takes the total effort of your heart, mind, and soul working together in tandem." Mastery does not happen overnight. It takes a lot of effort, skill, and persistent hard work. To excel and be a master at anything, you must not rely on talent, but by adding some hard work and giving it your all. When talent is not refined, hard work will overtake it every time. Harness all your powers and skills to give you mastery. Let your hunger for mastery reflect in the way you live your life. Make your choices, how much energy you put into your work, and how much time you put into it. Let everything you do impact the result. When you start to take steps toward mastery, remember to be patient with yourself. Rome was not built in a day. You will not become a master in a day. Just ensure you watch yourself and see that you move forward and in the right direction. It's okay to fail, as long as you don't stop trying. Most of the successful people you know today were nothing close to success when they started. They failed and failed and failed and failed and failed. But they all did something. They tried again. Your failures are what you make of them. Here are some heroes who failed but tried and tried and tried again until failure detached. Albert Einstein's teachers labeled him mentally slow. He didn't speak until he was almost 5 years old and was even expelled from school. Ben Carson told he was stupid by teachers and made to sit in the back corner of the classroom. He eventually became the first neurosurgeon to separate Siamese twins attached at the skull. Oprah Winfrey was fired and told she was unfit for television. Walt Disney was fired from a Kansas City newspaper for lacking creativity and having no original ideas. His original ideas still draw billions to his amusement parks and movies every year. Tom was told that he was too stupid to learn anything, but Mr. Edison invented the light bulb, along with it, at least 1,093 other things. Steven Spielberg was rejected from the University of Southern California 3 times and eventually dropped out of another college. He created a few movies you might have seen: Jaws, Jurassic Park, Indiana Jones. These people have achieved their success because they never gave up. They continue to learn from each failure until they had their breakthrough. But even as successful people, their learning didn't stop. They have an uncanny desire to do better than their previous best. The world has been blessed by their talent, training, passion, and heart. Everyone seeking sustainable success today must toe the same line as these great people. Did you know at 30 years old, Steve Jobs was fired from the company he created until Apple begged him to come back and save the company 10 years later? Here's my conclusion. So many people are busy in life, but they're not doing things that will make their lives significant. Everyone on earth gets the same 86,400 seconds per day. And people do various things with this time. Basically, there are 3 things you can do with the time you're allotted: waste it, spend it, or invest it. In this summary, we've examined what it means to set great goals and how to fall in love with the process of achieving them. In real life, urgent things will continue to show up to prevent us from doing what is important. But how we use time becomes the determinant of success. If you're doing what everyone else is doing, it won't matter how big your dreams are. You'll get the results everyone else is getting. Attending parties, wasting time on social media, chilling with friends, watching sports, Netflix, everyday activities that don't drive us along the path of success. Be mindful of the people in your circle. Interact with those who add value to your life. They may be people you cannot see physically, but can access electronically in the form of text or audio or videos. You can also read books about the great men and women you seek to imitate. Getting rid of your current circle does not mean you have to be mean. You can be polite to them, but spend less time than you used to spending around with them. Set great goals for yourself. Develop mastery. Overcome discouragement and failures. Show persistence and focus. And evaluate yourself at periodic intervals to become an inspiration to your generation and many generations to come. Try this. Track your time. Keep a journal that records how you spend your time daily and weekly for about a month. It will reveal whether you're doing things that move you toward greatness or not. It is often not about the goals we set, but about how we invest the time we have been given. Are you spending time on things that drive greatness in your life? Thanks for listening. I appreciate you. Come back for another book review. Craig Rain's Experience. Subscribe, like, comment, spread some love. Have a great day. Bye-bye.